Ethan Decline, been a major topic on the show. He recently got a strike on his channel. We talked about it on last week's episode, or earlier this week, better. And basically, he got a strike on his show for doing two things wrong. One of them is he doxed somebody live on his podcast, the H3H3 podcast, and the other thing is he made the joke talking about Ben Shapiro. Now, the joke is not why he got the strike, though. It was the doxing, and you can tell based on the strike, because this is bullying and harassment. The Holocaust thing is something I clipped and I tweeted out, and it kind of went viral, and all these conservatives and stuff were responding to it, and people that just hate Ethan Decline. And that thing really pissed off Ethan, because Ethan thinks the Holocaust joke is why he got the strike. He responded saying, hey, look, guys, I'm not anti-Semitic, but you know who is? Keemstar. And we've been through this 2 years ago, and it looks like we're going through it again. Go ahead, read it, Chris.
All right. Now that everyone is concerned about anti-Semitism, I'd like to remind everyone that Keemstar told his audience to tweet at me, death to all. This is the person that started the outrage machine about my apparent anti-Semitism towards Ben Shapiro.
Now, on face value, this looks horrible, right? I'm huge anti-Semitic, on face value, right? With this clip. Let's play the clip.
Everybody tweet at fucking H3H3, death to all Jews.
Looks horrible. Looks absolutely horrible. Keemstar's just got to hold that L. But what is that about? All right. That is in reference to 2017. PewDiePie paid somebody $5 on Fiverr to hold a sign that said death to all Jews. All right. Now, was he being anti-Semitic when he did that? No. Like, the joke was, I'm going to put something on a sign that's horrible, right? You have to acknowledge that that is a horrible statement in order for the joke to even be funny. And I want to see for $5 if someone would hold up this sign, and sure enough, they do. They hold up the sign. And so a lot of people canceled PewDiePie during that, and they called it anti-Semitic, but that just doesn't even make sense in the sense of the joke that he was making. And Ethan Decline at the time even defended PewDiePie, saying it wasn't anti-Semitic.
Felix is a great guy. He's not an anti-Semite. And
there it is.
I don't know what the is going on, but you guys probably heard the news that Felix was dropped from his network, that YouTube canceled his show. He's being denounced. There's like 20 articles calling him a raging anti-Semite. I feel like as a Jew and somebody who knows Felix and is friends with him, I'm in a unique position to talk about this situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, Salvo has showed up.
Hello, everybody, the Keemstar Show!
So, obviously, Ethan Klein is defending PewDiePie during this incident, right? Saying, he's not anti-Semitic, right? He's defending the joke. At this time, 2017, we're all memeing the whole death to all because it's not serious. It's not a real call that, you hate Jewish people. It's not a real anti-Semitic thing. We're all laughing at the mainstream media who's taking this serious and who's twisting a narrative, and we're all memeing as a community together. All right?
Yeah.
So I say on stream, everybody tweeted H3H3, death to all. There's nothing anti-Semitic about it. I'm memeing at the time. Now, when you take it out of context and post it on Twitter the way he did, it seems anti-Semitic. So it's just more lies and manipulation from this horrible
And Ethan
individual.
knows that. He knows
Of
that
course
what
he
he's
does.
doing is taking it out of context. He knows what the reference was, and he's still choosing to paint Keemstar in that light, which is like an intentional deceit. And any Ethan Klein fan and anybody looking at that, Ethan Klein is intentionally trying to deceive you guys.
And that's the thing. That is the thing, Salvo. And I'm glad you said that. It's because the people that do this, they don't respect their fans.
Right.
How can you respect your fans if you're deliberately lying to them?
He's gaslighting them.
Manipulating them and getting them to attack somebody.
I think Ethan Klein doing this, I think that he was actively trying to deplatform you.
Of course.
100%.
Of course.
100%. Because I was driving home And then I caught up with the group chat, and they were discussing this. And when I first saw it and how it was framed, in the same time frame of the whole Kanye West shit, I go, that's Ethan Klein actively attempting to deplatform fucking Keemstar. That's how I took it.
Yeah, and there's some other clip where I said, Ethan Klein is greedy or something like that on Drama Alert. I was friends with him. We at the time, we were cool. We made jokes like that, behind the scenes, like in DMs and whatnot. Like he would make comments that I'm fat or whatever, whatever the case may be right?
Yeah.
We were cool. I don't have any. Here's the thing that pisses me off. What my biggest fear is when a situation like this comes up, whether it's the Alex clip from like 15 years ago where I'm calling him the N-word or shit like this, is that like, there's a fan out there that's Jewish that's like, oh, Keemstar hates me just because I'm... No, that is not true. There is only one Jewish person on this planet who I hate.
Mel Gibson.
No.
Oh.
Mel
Gas,
Gibson
keep
isn't
guessing.
Jewish.
This is a very dangerous game.
One Jewish person I hate on the entire planet. Keep guessing.
Gila.
No.
There's so many Jewish people. George Soros.
No.
Bill Clinton.
Nope.
Not Jewish either.
Augie RFC.
No.
Holy shit. One Jewish person?
Half. With
How
Augie,
Jewish?
It's like half.
He was
I
Jewish.
do hate him.
He was Jewish.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Adolf was Jewish, wasn't he?
He was not.
Oh, okay.
Well, he did kill himself.
right. His mom was Jewish. No. Adolf's mom was Jewish or something.
This is going off the rails real fast. The one person I hate
one
that
Jew.
is Jewish is Ethan Klein. Okay, so he brings up this other tweet. Show this real quick, where I say new anti-Semitic drama alert in 15 minutes. Okay, again, this is in reference to the PewDiePie shit, I believe. What is April 13th of 2017? What is happening then?
That's around the same time frame that was going on.
Wasn't it like I thought the first thing was in February. Am I wrong?
So it continued on with the Vice articles. You guys were covering that for multiple months. So you, in particular, were covering that aspect. Same thing as all the commentary channels. You guys were during that time frame talking about it. So you put that tweet out.
This was a thing that lasted for quite some time. So we're all memeing because this community isn't anti-Semitic. None of us at the time, right? iDubbbz, Ethan, PewDiePie,
I bet some people
KSI,
were. I bet
Jake
some people
Paul,
were.
like the community was not anti-Semitic. Nobody's anti-Semitic. Everyone's just memeing this dark humor, all right? And he's extracting that and being like, oh, look. So fucking disgusting.
Yes. Actively deceiving his own fans because he knows what his fans will latch onto.
And that clip where you see me on stream, everybody tweet at Ethan, death or whatever, that none of my fans did that because it's not a real call to action. It's not real. It's a meme.
Yes, that's a big importance in this, right? That everybody in Keemstar's chat knew that Keemstar was joking because none of them actually went to tweet.
Ethan, you don't respect your fans. You don't respect the aunties. The aunties.
He knows what the aunties will latch onto. He knows that the aunties are defensive over Ethan Klein's neo-religion.
And so here's the other thing. His wife, Ethan Klein's wife, who, I don't know, there's rumors that they're in an open relationship now.
Yes.
And I don't know how that started. Maybe it's like similar to that other comedy thing with Bobby
Lee and Kalula. Yes.
Yeah. That's a big podcast that some of you might not be familiar with.
Come over to my channel. I'll talk about it.
Called Tiger Belly.
Tiger Belly podcast or something like that. So, that poor guy, just from the outside looking in, I'm not a big fan, but just from the outside looking in, it looked like Bobby got taken advantage.
100%. And one
by
more
the woman.
True. One more thing on that. Clara in the chat goes, Ethan doing that to his chat, they would go and attack you. Your chat didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Go and attack him. Right.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Fantastic,
so,
Clara.
Anyhow, the rumor with that is apparently Gila or something is dating someone else.
I've got.
I don't know all the details.
We've heard through the grapevine that Gila Klein is dating Jalen Ramsey, the Los Angeles Rams star cornerback. Gila Klein is dating casually Jalen Ramsey from the Los Angeles Rams.
Good for her. Good for her.
He's a chunk. He's in fit. He's handsome. He's athletic. He's everything Ethan's not.
It references like
dick feels like a piece of wood.
Yeah, and I know Jalen Ramsey.
In my penis.
I know Jalen Ramsey probably got like one of those massive.
Hey.
Yep.
I'm not really upset about your joke. It's a joke. It's a dark joke. All right. I wouldn't say it's funny, but I'm not upset by it. I don't care. All right? At all. None of us from 2016 YouTube care what you said. But we know if we made the same joke, we would be gone.
One more thing. He's mad at you, but all that you did was repost a clip from his podcast. Like you just reposted a clip of
that
him.
recently
Yes,
happened.
yes. You
that just happened.
Yeah.
Which was a legitimate news story that just happened, right? So for him to go back in time. So look, if you want to go back in time, you want to get in your little time machine, Ethan Klein. Oh, we're gonna get in a time machine.
Right. So I actually have a handful of these tweets that it's Keem. For over the past few years, you've been covering like the community, the Jewish community.
Okay,
in a
let's.
very favorable light.
What does it say?
So this one right here is disgusting. The New York City mayor has clearly targeted and is actively harassing the Jewish community. So this was a clip that you posted
2020. Look at that.
back in 2020.
Okay,
Look at that.
That's a good example of Keemstar actively supporting the Jewish community. That's a great example. Fantastic.
But I'm anti-Semitic.
I'm
That
sure
makes
there's
no
more,
sense.
right?
Well,
Free Hashi. So there's multiple tweets where you're actively doing more for the Jewish community, Orthodox, non-Orthodox, Hasidics. You're doing more than the Jewish anti-Semite Ethan
Yep.
Klein. Multiple instances. Multiple.
Oh, what's happening in 2018? Help me, Chris.
Back in 2018.
Oh, we're celebrating Hanukkah over on the Keemstar.
That's
fucking
awesome.
Twitter.
I fucking love
but
that.
I'm an anti-Semitic.
I love that.
Fuck you, Ethan.
Right.
Fuck you.
Right.
I know I defended his wife. You got that?
I didn't see any of them involving defending his wife.
You
in context.
Find them.
Okay, look.
For sure he's defended her.
There was an issue where everybody was going after Hila Klein because she was in the army, and they were saying that she killed Palestinian kids. All right?
Wait, she didn't?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
Of course she didn't.
Okay.
Every adult over
Yeah.
in Israel, when they become 18, you have to join the army.
Yeah,
so
of
it's not
course.
like she made a decision like, oh, I'm going to join the army and I'm going to go, kill people or whatever. No.
How do we know? How do we know that she wasn't shooting people?
Well,
We don't know that.
I don't know that, but I defended her because people were acting like it was her choice.
Right.
Like it was her choice.
And you defended her saying Hila Klein was not killing Palestinian children. But
Not that-
we don't
You
actually
don't
know
know.
that.
You
We
don't.
don't know that.
You don't. I doubt it. And think
We don't
actually,
know that,
Actually,
though.
no, I do. Now that I think about it, Hila Klein said something along the lines that she had an office job. I do remember hearing that.
I mean,
somewhere.
she's lied about Teddy Fresh. She could be lying about what role she had in the IDF.
Okay, can we move on?
Yeah.
Can we move on?
So wait, I did find some interesting clips though. So Ethan wants to turn around and kind of like paint you in this kind of negative light. But
Don't tell me you got clips of him being anti-Semitic. Ethan Klein,
The Jewish man.
the Jewish guy, being anti-Semitic.
So here's one example here. If he wants to dig up stuff from the past, we can dig up stuff too.
Oh, God.
I'm just thinking about how much I hate Israel and can't wait to leave.
What?
Whoa!
What the heck?
What is happening?
Oh, just wait.
Whoa!
What the heck?
Just wait.
It's like, if the country's so holy, why does everybody leave dog shit and garbage everywhere on the fucking ground?
Jesus.
If this place is so fucking
What is this, the
holy,
H3
why does
podcast with
everybody
garbage and shit on the ground?
literally take a shit in the fucking street and I have to walk through it?
Pause. You can't be complaining about walking through shit when you shit in your fucking studio. Come on, bro. Bro, come on.
Bro, we've heard horror stories of the H3 podcast studio. Horror stories.
He said it himself that, my butthole's leaking or something, and he pooped in the office or
Yes.
something, like some weird
and
crap.
the employees are constantly just getting sick in the H3 podcast studio where they're just throwing up everywhere.
Dude, something
There's
is-
flies flying around.
Something is going on. You know how the quartering is like far right or conservative or something?
Yeah.
Then Ethan, he's like far left or whatever. And both of them have stories of defecating like in their home.
Yes.
Like not in the
Yes.
toilet. Like
Yes. And Frenemies 3 has a great I want to promote Frenemies 3. They have a great flair on their subreddit Frenemies 3 called Scat. And they've been documenting throughout the years in piecing together Ethan Klein possibly having a scat fetish. So go to Frenemies 3 subreddit and go into the flair Scat.
I get the feeling sometimes it's cleaner and goddamn shit butt cancer India than it
And
is
brings
in
up
this
India.
whole-
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Mudahar, ears.
Whoa. Okay. Look, I have said some stupid things in my past.
Yeah, very
all right?
stupid.
Ethan has said very stupid things in his past. Stop. when I came at you, right, which I didn't really come at you, I just tweeted out the video of you making the joke.
Kind of
right?
later.
Right? That was something recent. That's something that just happened. Don't get in a time machine and start pulling up old clips because we got stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks. All right.
So
we got
much.
files
So much.
on top of files, bitch.
We actually boom! We actually just made a new folder on Keem's desktop. Ethan Klein Ultimate folder.
He does not have
It's
a folder.
it's shut up, Chris. It's gigabytes and gigabytes and gigabytes of it.
Has decided that this kind of work is not enough. They need more. So they've expanded into pretty much fucking everything. It was a blissful moment when I discovered this. We have the low of the low, the scraping of the bottom, fun and lifestyle. Basically just become...
He's giving
I'll do
context,
pretty
by the
much
way, to
anything
why
you
the
want
Wall
for
Street
$5.
Journal canceled him.
PewDiePie went on Fiverr.
There we go.
And as a joke, he asked people to hold up a sign that says "Death to all," comma. Everyone's forgetting the second part. "Death to all," comma. Subscribe to Keemstar. He's making a joke.
Oh, I forgot that part.
I forgot about that part.
I
too.
forgot that part.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
that
okay,
That should have been buried in history.
Listen, Chris. All right, I had you go and
Yeah.
organize all these sound clips.
I can't believe Chris
And
just
you
did
didn't
that.
Hold on.
You
guys
didn't make me. You
guys-
didn't make me. Can I talk?
right.
You didn't make me a sound clip of him saying "subscribe to Keemstar."
I know.
We need that one.
I know.
All right.
I know.
I will make that today.
And I feel like everybody already forgot that like you were part of that infamous Jew joke. Like, did
I
you?
forgot that I
That's what I'm
was.
saying.
I
And like
forgot that I
Chris
was.
bringing that back up, like in the lexicon, that only does you a disservice. Like, you don't want to be affiliated with that at all.
Yeah. So it's like, dude.
No, he's building context. You guys are not letting it go.
Like, I feel like everybody forgot that you were in that joke, and Chris just makes everybody aware of it again.
You guys aren't letting it build context.
He's such an idiot.
No, you guys
Oh
aren't
my!
letting it build context.
You got to check in with Diorio for a Diorio optics check next time on that one.
That's literally
Our
optics.
boss
We're
should
not
never be affiliated with that joke ever again because that was out of everybody's mind.
All right, play it.
Crazy.
going.
About Keemstar making it sound like he's anti-Semitic. Okay, that's the joke. Now another part.
That
of this
wasn't the
commentary-
joke.
No, it wasn't.
That wasn't the joke.
Exactly.
He's lying even in 2017. What the fuck?
I
I
think
didn't even
he's-
know that.
Yeah. Wait. So
That's not the joke.
we're a little confused here, Chris. I feel like. Can you what is going on?
So-
What is he saying is the joke?
Right. So the joke itself was literally PewDiePie, just like Keemstar said. PewDiePie made a Fiverr, right, with these guys. He paid them $5, and he's like, I'm just going to test what they're going to write, right? So he sent over that information. Ethan defends and goes ballistic defending PewDiePie the entire time, but it's in reference to Keem. And then he turns around and says, well, the whole joke was that Keemstar is anti-Semitic, but now Ethan is saying Keem is anti-Semitic for this situation right now, right?
Got it.
So it's
Okay.
a level of hypocrisy that I'm trying to show you guys. Especially
Yeah, I
today.
mean, look, all I know is in 2017, that is not the joke. The joke from PewDiePie is literally, I'm going to pay somebody $5 and see if they'll hold up this horrible sign.
Yes,
that is the joke. The subscribe to Keemstar is like an added thing.
Yes.
It's like an added thing.
It's like a meme for the YouTube community.
yeah, it's like a meme at
Right,
the time.
right.
Like what?
But he's calling you anti-Semitic now. This is the hypocrisy angle I'm talking about. He goes, "Oh, it's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke." But now,
So,
he's
Chris,
turning
your
it-
point is in 2017 he wasn't saying it was anti-Semitic.
exactly.
Okay,
Got it.
Look,
Okay.